someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency? Well, I think it's... And that's that. You'll... Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
The drugs have worn, but I can't let...
If you really are the name...
But I know it. Sheila.
Yes. It was my mother who... I'm sorry I didn't believe you.
So... Do you know how to...
We're not supposed... We must stay here. Do what they... Sometimes, if I behave, I wait...
What is...
It's a drug. Red stuff. Take... I must stay here. They always remember. But it is not the same as on the other side of the mirror. I just can't...
I see. What exactly...
It's... And... Without... It's like I'm I just get so... I'm dying. We're all... She said I didn't... Does he know?
Who?
Him!
Right.
I must...
Maybe...
Oh, they... Or... But in my... It's like...
How about...
Oh, yeah. But that would be like a favour to you.
Well, technically, you... Does that make...
Sure. I do want something better in return, though. I'm not that stupid.
Oh, I never said you're stupid.
That's fine. I'll give it to you.
I thought nurses...
No, not that. I'm talking about now that.
Is it...
It's perfect.
I'll talk...
Yes, they're what always.
Poor woman. I've found the thing you asked me for, but... Are you
Don't be silly.
Fine. Can I have your name band now?
Yes. No matter what they say.
What do they... Thank you for your...
Please do. They are all...
Yeah?
If you are looking for something to...
Thanks. I feel much better.
I'm glad to hear. But I can't. He should be. Please return to your bed. They are.
Oh, and there's no...
Who's being sarcastic?
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell?
I wanted to see...
Look, we're doing... It's not...
Hey, I'm not... And I did...
I think it's time. Can you...
Mind...
I don't think so. Now, you really don't have... Now, let... And Burton. That you wouldn't want to miss your medication. I'm just going to... That's a good... You'll feel... Now, go back to your room and rest. You'll be able to relax and have a great sleep.
The drugs have worn off, but I can't let them do that to me.
Please do not touch these. They are all confidential documents.
Yeah? Well, maybe you shouldn't leave them out on the desk for everyone to see.
If you are looking for something to read, we have some magazines for patients here.
Thanks, but I think I'll pass. Can I make a photo?
Oh, but can you please... Thanks.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is that... Alright, I'll see.
Someone is coming.
Have you rang the bell? Is there an emergency?
The toilet's blocked.
What? Ah, well,
It is when you need to use it urgently, like
I see. Just give me a... Ah, it's the... I guess I'll have to get my hands dirty since the...
Sorry, Mom, can't. We'll need to see a
Here.
Yes, that's. Can I just check your name band to confirm the.
Oh, all right. There you go.
Of course. We'll see you soon.
No. Now.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Well,
Do you mind if I ask?
I was just going for a little walk. Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a
On time.
Once again, I'm true. I personally guarantee.
Why can't I go tonight?
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge. It's too late for it now, but I promise, and then you can go.
I haven't really got...
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
I live on my own, and it suits me just fine. I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I'm a waitress. I work in a cafe.
You do? Do you like it?
It's okay. I don't mind it. It's just a job.
It's important to keep busy. I'd advise you get back to work as soon as next week.
I will.
Describe to me what is the first...
I eat breakfast.
Excellent. Would you say that you feel safe?
Not really. I don't... How can you feel safe these days? You can be living next door to a murderer who'll blow your head off for a bit of fun. Local kids have set an old man on fire the other day. I knew this woman. She slipped on a wet bar. She lied there bleeding for 2 days, unable to move.
Susan, what do you think is, or rather, what is one thing that you think would make...
A good friend. But I can't see anyone will turn up anytime soon.
You'll have to try to open up a bit. Hopefully the suicide watch will...
Don't think it'll help much.
Really? Have you ever attended group therapy for depression?
Yes,
Just something. I can see you're really willing to open up.
I haven't really talked about my feelings.
You're doing very well. Do you have problems?
Every night I take. There aren't any left.
I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed. And would you describe for me how...
I feel fine. I feel like I'm not really sure.
Do you find it hard?
Yes,
Do you drink alcohol?
only sometimes.
I'd suggest you don't. Does that sound like something you can do?
Yeah, sure.
Sometimes when life gets too much, do you often think...
Well, don't you think about it when you're really down?
Susan, I'm a psychiatrist. Would you ask a fireman if he ever thinks about setting...
I suppose not. But I'm sure lots of people have times when they...
I couldn't say, Susan. The statistics show that men are 3 times more. That puts you in the minority. But suicide is never the solution. There's always a way.
I realize that.
Please, why did you really try to take your own lives?
I wanted to show everyone how hurt I was deep inside.
Who did you want to know?
I'm not even sure now. People, I guess. Everyone. Myself. I don't really know. Please, ask me about something else.
Do you feel as if you're a burden?
Sometimes but I guess people. Besides, I live alone.
What makes you feel...
Work, I mean, my old job. It's been a while since I left.
Why did you?
I realized I hated the whole system, you know? I didn't really fit in that well. And yet...
What makes you feel worse?
People. I don't know who to trust anymore. I only trust my cats these days.
So you say in this...
Because that's true. I've been stabbed in the back more times than...
Have you imagined your funeral and how people...
Oh, but I guess it would... I don't really know what they do. Maybe they just throw us in a hole and forget about it. Since there'd be no...
I don't think so, Susan. The city would pay for it.
Or so they want people to believe.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. What can you tell me about what had happened? Fine. Okay. One more question. Are you going to do...
That's a hard one. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not.
Excellent. There's just one more. What exactly...
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I slept really well. Considering what happened, it was the same nurse who was...
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But...
Please, you must follow me, quickly.
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet.
Hurry!
Wait for me. The security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute. Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. Let's go down this corridor.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Damn it! We can't go. Let's turn back, Susan. I know an... Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
What are we doing on the roof? Liz! What the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on you? Liz!
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked. This is the only... Let's both jump. It will...
This is a bad idea.
I've made up my mind. And besides, I have no one to... No one ever listened to me.
I listened. You're a nice girl.
You listened.
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good...
So do you remember that story then? The one about the woman in A...
She disappeared and was late.
You just made that up, didn't... I've never said such a thing.
But, okay, I can prove to you...
You can prove it. Did I tell you about my flatmate? Did I tell you what one of the... If you really listened...
She's a...
Yes. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels when you're trapped and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking... He said he needed to go find himself.
On Valentine...
Yes, you've got this one right. But it's not enough. Don't feel responsible. You didn't cause me this pain. This suffering. I have to do this to be free. Jump with me, Susan.
No! After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz?
You know, it doesn't matter.
Susan, I know Liz well. She would... As a matter of fact, I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say...
Stop treating me like fine. I'll go. The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and I feel like I really got to know you, though. I like your green eyes. You're a clever girl, Susan. But for what it's worth, I would have let you go if it...
bedroom.